Guess what? I'm done with this page. Page 7 is done. Let's start on page 8. And I say start on. I actually just spent about an hour and a half drawing page 8, so here it is. 4 panels. This is the tide turn in the battle where we finally see why she's called the Green Sorceress, and she zaps Tarzan here. I've got dialogue and everything. I even did the sound effect here. Yeah. And well, it looks pretty okay. I'm trying to keep things on model. I don't think I have this figure on model at all. So I'm going to have to, I just have the stick figure still. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's see, plus. We're going to call that ink, but we're going to call layer 1 panels. Too thick. Often I'll draw with what in Procreate terms is the technical pen, but I take the layer, and I reduce the opacity to make it gray, which helps me be able to differentiate the ink layer from the sketch layer, or what we call the pencil layer, I guess. All right, and things are going really well. It's a Friday. There's a huge discrepancy in line weight here. What did I do? What have I done? I think we're okay. All things considered. And this is probably the most boring part of the thing. I find it kind of relaxing, though, to be doing the, doing the panel borders. Or as I call it, Baldo smudging this thing. Let's get Baldo smudged. A mere 4 panels. I've sent the page off to Jake of Jake's Art Corner to do the coloring. It does look like things are going good. Windblock is working on the cover. Good things are happening. All right, that looks like panels. Here we go. Let's look at it without the... There we go. There it is without everything on it. Not all the special sauce. Now, one thing we could do is I could combine up, but I don't think I will. I've got 2 pencil layers because I wanted... You see the spiral right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll make it bigger. I wanted to do like a magic effect, and we find out that she has kind of like mind control powers and also other powers that she can use against Tarzan here. Where am I? Layer 2? Layer 2. And one of the people that is forgotten in this battle is going to be Nala. So even though Tarzan is gonna get hurt, we have a little unknown quantity here. We have an extra person. I don't know if I'm exactly happy with how I drew her, but of course you never know how it's going to come out until you get to the ink layer. And funny thing is, I've been really practicing my female heads, and But then when I get to the comic, I just do it like I always do it. So I've got to somehow figure out how to incorporate the practice version into my sketchbook. Yesterday I did some you can't really see where it is, but I did some gessoing. It's not gesso really, it's satin glazing liquid of a couple of pages. So I think I did 2 pages, and this is the center spread too. Is this the center spread? This is the center spread. So it's 2 pages, but not the center spread. The page on the back side of the center spread. I could actually do the center spread today. It takes it a while for it to dry, which is kind of annoying. So I started this other one as kind of a backup, and it's not exactly meant for watercolors, but I did some watercolors in it. And then I found this other leather journal. It's like a nice journal, and I'd started using it a while back, April 2nd. All just pencil. And I think I might go back in and do some stuff with it. There's a cowboy I did. It's got this kind of parchmenty paper. I don't know. It's not a good idea to have like multiple sketchbooks open because just means they're going to stay open longer until you get to the end. All right, let's see if I can fix her up a little bit. She looks a little Shelley Duvall to me right now. Find out. Okay, let's get back to the ink layer. Ink. And this is not the same style as I was doing for the Book of Ruin, so it's a little different. Okay, I've got to figure out. I know she's got the cape right, and the top part of her outfit is right. She's got like a skirt on, and I just want to see what I used to do. How did I do this before? This is the one where you can see her. It's kind of like a short skirt, and it's got these kind of thigh-length boots. There's a snake thing on her arm. There's like a necklace. It looks like a sun. So I got to make sure I have all that stuff. And she's got a belt. Okay. I wonder if I should not do that one because time has passed and I didn't put her with that stuff here. I did some of it. Uh, it's fine. We're going to put the ink. Let's start with her short skirt. It's like a tennis skirt. She's a sorceress and a tennis player. Okay. All right. There's something I did. Oh, I put let me just see if that's on. I can't tell. Let's take a look. Yeah, it goes all the way down. All right. All right. I can see what part of my problem is I didn't draw this right. But that's okay. When you're digital, you can fix it. which is what I'm going to do. I think she's still going to have like pupils in this panel, and then we're going to have them go away as she starts casting her spell. I was just on Instagram and I was looking at somebody's comic, and it was like something that's on Kickstarter. It's something that's which Kickstarter is not a great platform, I'll just say, considering some of the hijinks that have gone on. But it's the only place to get the Etherington Brothers books, so we're tolerating them for right now. Anyways, I was just looking at this project that somebody had put up, and the artist just killed me. It's it's just repulsive. It's technically very correct looking art, like it's very, but it's very I don't know. It looks repulsive to me. I don't like it. All right, I can. I feel like her head is a little bit too big, but that's okay. We're gonna hope that for the best. Hope for the best. She's got bangs. She's got these Betty Page bangs that are coming down. And then once you have your bangs, it's a middle part. That's how Betty Page would do it. There you go. How does this look? Nope. This look. All right, it looks very comic-y right now, which is about right. That's what I want. All right, then we have she's got these sort of Prince Valiant looking hair. There we go. Let's take a look. Looking good. The area of the vertigo behind her head will be erased. We're just going to see. It's going to be like a special effect. So let's see if you can see it. We have a good start here. Bring back our guidelines. Oof. Be on the ink layer, buddy. Slowly but surely, we're going to get there. We're going to get there, baby. All right. Here's my commentary on recently Marsh Lee of Donkey Jaw Productions returned. And he's talking about putting yourself into comics, and what he didn't mean was not like a self-insert or something like that, which thank God would give me. Oh, I was clutching my pearls there. It's like, oh, please say it isn't so. It's yet another person drawing themselves into the comic, which he has done. Like he actually did do. In fact, in Uncanny Journeys, that's basically him. But I mean, I always laugh at it because it's silly. But I think it's fine to do actually if you well, it's fine to do as long as you don't like over dramatize yourself, or it's either about how heroic or cool, or conversely, how tragic and mentally ill you are. like, please don't do that anymore. People who do those things. Oh, she has like this is the way her cape kind of goes right over the shoulder, like that. And I put myself into a difficult position with her foreshortened um, hand. She's got to look meaner. She looks pretty relaxed casting the spell. Well, maybe that's what she has to be, is relaxed. So anyway, at one point he talked about it's like I don't think I can do the quantity over quality stuff anymore, and I think that's probably referring to me. Maybe not. I am the quantity guy. Um, People have noticed that yeah, I post a lot. I mean, I post a lot of videos, but the reason I post the videos is for accountability, and it's because I have to draw every day. Um, because my plan, this is a complicated subject, but my plan is to improve. And to improve, you must be serious. And to show that you are serious, you must put in work, and that work must be real work. And this is not to say that I'm not trying to get quality. I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm trying to do the best I can right now. And part of my ease of drawing right now has a lot to do with, the fact that I put the work in over the last couple of years, drawing lots. Draw a lot, and you suddenly find you have a deft hand. You have the ability to draw a smooth curve without trying to. Like a lot of people are like I don't do that. You need to draw smooth B, and it just goes hand in hand with the kind of art that I want to do. Was It relates back to Silver and Bronze Age comics and newspaper comics, like that's, and those were worked on a daily basis. Those weren't like, okay, I'm going to take a year to do 20 pages and it all resolves on page 20. I'm going to acrylic paint it, it's going to be tremendous. um no, that's not how I want to do it, because no matter what you do, no matter how good it is, and what I described to you is not exactly that good. um the potential audience is only going to look at it for about 15 minutes. So if you spend a year drawing one comic, you've entertained one person for 15 minutes. I've said this before. However, if you spend a year drawing 150 pages, that's about 8 comics in my world. And 8 times 15 is 2 hours. And they probably have to break it up over multiple days. How often do you get 2 hours just to read comics? So it's a numbers game, really. And you want to do the best you can. You want to like reach a level of deftness. All right, I'm looking at her hand. She's got this other girl by the wrist. This is Amani. She's cruelly got her by the wrist. She's gonna have a knife too. She have the knife in the other panel. She takes away Tarzan's knife, by the way. She does not. She does not have the knife. Look. I wonder if I could just. It doesn't matter. I think Procreate just crashed on me. All right, what's happening? All right. Troublemakers. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Am I on the wrong page? I'm on the right page. Tarzan is down here. All right, we didn't lose anything. I want to make sure that I get the heel, which I was missing earlier, like when I penciled it. And I want to get they're big thigh-high boots, so like that. That's kind of a tangent, so let's get it right there. Nope, not at that angle. How about right there? Okay, you did it. Okay, so we have a beginning. We have 23 minutes, and we've done one figure. Whoops. I like to take the pencil layer off, and I know this is like drawing. It's like almost like we're inking on the page. This is a way to preserve the energy of your original lines. Because as you start to erase and trace and redraw and all those things, you tend to lose energy and lose the energy of the original lines. And this was even mentioned on Cartoonist Kayfabe just yesterday. Baby. All right, there we go. Okay, now, have I done the nose wrong? Let's take a look. I had kind of wanted to do one of these shadow nose bits where it's like that. I think that's probably correct, like what I just did there. How's that look? I was always afraid of drawing noses on female characters. I don't know why. I feel like it's a rude looking feature. You're looking for a demure way to put it on there. All right, let's put the other figure in there, or start to. Oops, let's put this one in here. Once again, we're not going to follow the outline too much. It's helping us because it's telling us where to go, like where it is. But I think our fresh lines are better. Although this hand is gigantic. Spam nonprofit. No thanks. All right. Well, let's call it a... Go away. I can always... I'm going to keep it like it is. That's about the right size. I think if I reduce the size of that thumb, and maybe that finger, we've made the hand smaller. When in doubty, one finger outie. There we go. You got it. Oops, that's the wrong layer. This layer. I think what I've been avoiding doing is redrawing the sorceress's hand, which I think I cannot avoid now. All right, let's try and get this one in. Jeez. This is Amani. Amani's pretty much out of it. You know, she doesn't want to fight. She's been defeated. But her sister is very brave. I spent a long time. This is really stupid. I'm Googling references. I'm like trying to find a good reference for agony. And I didn't end up finding one. I mean, there's references all over, but they're all like they're very tame. I guess is the right word. And they're not good at good angles for comics or whatever else. So I just kind of ended up making it my own, and that was for this panel down here. Agony, yard. All right. She's not meant to have like huge zooms. All right, here we go. Let me get some nice chunk of ink in there. Her face is hidden. All right, let's take a look. Looks like it's starting to come together. All right, shout out to old friends returning to the Discord. Glad to see you back. And let's make some comics. It's better than talking about making comics, don't you agree? I see you did I saw your 4-pager. I was really impressed with it. Very good. You've definitely improved over the years too. Over the year. You were gone for a year. Very cool. I'm truly flying blind if I'm going to draw without the figure. You at least need a figure, I think. All right, all that's looking good. Let's throw up a bubbles layer and we'll call it a day. Bubbles. All right. Talk to you later.